All right.
See, fighting energy, it could be Zygarde,
It is.
Be Lycanrock.
It's Lycanrock. I walked around earlier. He's playing Lycanrock, so that's kind of one of the low-key decks right now.
I really like it. I think it'll be better with Guardians Rising come out when we get the other Lycanrock, the
absolutely
Bright Look, Luxray GLOX Lycanrock.
And then you get to choose between 2 different GX attacks, which is always crazy. But so what the Lycanrock does, a lot of you probably don't know what it does. Fighting in a colorless, 30 damage, and then you discard an energy on the active.
That's
so
crunch, correct?
Yes, and it's just a control deck. So his goal is to get rid of all the energy, and then kind of start swinging with the other attacks.
I believe its second attack is fighting colorless, and it's 120, right?
Something like that. Yeah, just kind of a vanilla attack.
I do not recall he started Shane.
GX attack is fighting colorless, 200, discard 2 energy. So it's kind of just a vanilla attacker. So its main use is discarding energy, which probably won't do too well if Charlton's playing the Volcanion. Yeah, because you just get it all back.
We do know for a fact he's playing fire, but it'd be pretty easy to assume. I watched Squeaky's video because I was interested in seeing how Lycanrock did, and played against Volcanion best of 3. And I know game 2 the player didn't get any Lycanrock set up.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't think it's a really good matchup because the problem with mill and disruption decks against Volcanion is that they just recircle the energy back and forth.
So since it is our fault, that means that we take the hit, right? So we have a repair.
A few announcements here. It's going to be a repair, so just hang on with us just a little bit.
Now, anything I say sounds good. Actually, we have 4 tables involved. All right, table 12, 21, 22, and 23.
All right, so we're talking about a repair right now.
I have just moved you tables over
No,
there.
he said just kidding. It's just
over
4.
there so that we can move on. We'll start everybody else, and then you guys are going to
Implied
start
fools.
on your own. Both people, because nobody is playing the same person.
That's true.
Okay? So, those tables, you want to hear them again? 12, 21, 22, and 23. I want you guys, if you're at one of those tables, you'll move over there.
After this round, we will be having, I believe, an hour lunch break.
Yes, which means it's time for Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, or Chipotle. You sold. All you had to say was that. I'm sold. I need a burrito.
It's super close to just down the road.
I'm more of a Moe's guy, to be honest.
I've never been to Moe's, actually.
You need to go to Moe's. Go to Moe's, but go to Moe's on a Monday. They have Moe's Mondays, $5. You get a big hunkin' burrito, chips and salsa, and a drink. $5.
Crazy.
$5.
I went to Hothead, which is like a Chipotle up north. It originated in Ohio, and for like $14, we got I got a bowl, a burrito, and chips and salsa, and 2 medium drinks.
Oh, that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair.
Those tables their music anytime now. Let's go ahead and get you.
So if Moe's wants to go ahead and sponsor me, you can contact me. James Moe's Hart. Moe's Hart.
Alright.
Nicholas Moe's.
Let's take.
I'll be Kyle Taco Bell Warden. That sounds like a nightmare.
Everybody be back here at 2:40.
So at 2:40 after this round, that'll be after our lunch break. So if you want to tune back in at round 4 after this round, it'll be at 2:40 Eastern Standard Time.
You guys can all take off and just.
Yeah,
That's a huge lunch break.
I think
So we're playing 3. Go 8. Come back 3 more.
109. The best of it.
Everybody like
It's like a lunch break.
Noah Sawyer got hit with the down pair.
Down pair.
Or down, he either got up pair or down paired into Mega Alakazam.
Poor guy.
Um,
Well, I mean, to be fair, Alakazam doesn't do much acting. All right, jumping into the game here.
Volcanion versus Lycanrock, we're assuming. Could be Carbine. Probably Lycanrock. We see a Garb there.
Free down
He knows Ultra Ball, get rid of the Hands Hammer, knowing his opponent is not playing Burning Energy. So now we actually get to see, we know that this guy plays Garb.
You see those crushing hammers? Yeah, that's definitely Lycanrock.
I can't wait.
I wonder what his game plan is. I don't really know what this deck can do against that one.
Your own slips up there.
Just
Stall
damage.
long enough to get Lycanrocks out. I mean, the Garb is really helpful. Though.
Ooh, okay, so he also plays Garbodor Zygarde.
It's
Garbodor
Garbodor
Carbink
Lycanrock.
Lycanrock.
The Carbing's not too important because the Volcanion player probably plays 3, 4 if he plays Entei,
Right.
non-EX attackers.
But that will kind of bait out that baby Volcanion to get
Yeah.
knocked out by the Lycanrock, so that might be able to let him use the energy denial strategy.
Yeah, but the problem is that, 3 steam ups kill a Carbing break.
Right, yeah.
He's going to choose to parallel Charlton here. Gets down a Rockruff.
It looks like he might have whiffed an energy for the turn. That's really, really not good for that deck.
I don't think he's Sycamored yet. I believe
No, he just played the Sycamore.
Alright, maybe I was wrong.
Yeah,
I
no,
guess
he
I
played the
wasn't paying
parallel and then he
attention.
played the Sycamore. No, you're fine. That's why there's two of us here.
I do not know who Jeremy Barnett is playing currently, but I know the Jackie Quash and Philip Fan ID'd, and then table 10, I guess it is, or the fourth table is Ryan Main versus Manny Yu. After that, I don't know who else is undefeated.
And we're having 6 rounds here today, so it's looking like a 4-1-1, probably like minimum record to get into the top 8. So right now they're all trying to get up to 4 wins.
Alright, so there's the Trubbish. Definitely need here for Alex setup.
Float Stone, that's another good one.
Ooh, Poison
Double Float
Bar.
Stone.
Did you see that?
Poison Bard?
To take the
Well,
damage?
I could see how that might help against little baby Volcanion.
I think he just float
Knock it
stoned
out.
the Shaman. And is promoting his Carbink to try and ensure that it won't die this turn.
And since he
no
whiffed the
attachment.
energy, he'll
Yeah,
definitely need that energy acceleration next turn.
There's a float stone on your Volcanion EX. Looks like double fire. Trainer's Mill. I don't want to say that was
A lot of
super
stuff,
odd, but
yeah.
it looked like. So you see an Ultra Ball in there, able to dig out Hoopa if he needs to. But he also has to be careful of how much he's going to bench, unless he has a counter stadium in hand. So here we see the Ultra Ball dumping to fire and a N. Nice. Doing a Volcanion.
Alright, so he's getting that baby Volcanion set up. Good to get through the Safeguard ability on the Carbink, which does not let EX Pokemon do damage to it. So his ideal turn right here is to get a couple Steam Ups, maybe a Fury Belt, or 3 Steam Ups, and knock out that Carbink and really set Alex behind. There's the first Steam Up, number 1.
And he has a Sycamore in hand if need to. There's the Max Elixir. First card's Fire. You see Volcanion, Max Elixir, 3 fires in there.
That already means he's going to have at least 3 energy down on this first turn, because we have the, oh man, I'm blanking now. I don't play this deck. Get the fire energy from the discard. What's that attack called?
Power Heater.
Power Heater. So he's going to have 2 extra fire energy ideally attached here on this first turn, while Alex has 0 energy on board, so.
There's the Sycamore. So we want to see another Volcanion, if not 2 Volcanions here, and especially a Stadium here. See Olympia, 4 fire energy, Max Elixir. Yeah, he's... I'd be shaking my hand too. He's going for the Max Elixir here. I would not be surprised if you lifted it. Well, we got it,
There's the last one. All right.
Speak of the devil, man.
A little bit of suspense for us here.
I believe there's 3 in the discard, correct?
Energy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already dumped
3, 4, 5, 6, and there's like 4 in hand. That is crazy.
So maybe
that
like
he hit
a
it there.
10% chance. It's all right.
No, it's probably 12.
I think it's like
estimate.
12.73. Is my
9.
guess. It's just an estimate though.
Alright, so when you've seen 2 Max Elixirs played, Alex is not in a good position right now. He will need to get Carbink Breakout this next turn, which he does have one in hand. We see the Power Heater here for 50 damage.
And then now, because of the Poison Barb, the Volcanion is poisoned.
And takes 10 damage. So do we see a Garb, the Float Stone, and blocking off Steam Up, Carbink Break, and Crushing Hammer, hopefully to remove energy off the active, probably correct.
Right. But what Alex does not know is that Charlton has 4 more fire energy in his hands. So.
Yeah. Alright. There's a Lycanrock, and we see a Fighting Energy. He's contemplating here.
He has
Do
no.
you discard a Fighting Energy?
No, he doesn't have any energy in the discard. I don't believe.
I believe he discarded one with an Ultra
on the
Ball.
first turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I could be wrong. There we see. I believe it's called Diamond Gift, correct? Diamond Gift for 20.
Correct. Yes.
There's
it
a
is
fighting.
All right.
Yeah. Playing a whole bunch of different artworks. That was the Homeland Phantom ones, I believe, correct?
There's that little era in there
There's
where they kind
Power
of. I think that might be
Keepers or-
Dragon Frontiers. There was one with like a lot more lightning kind of thing going
Right.
on. Hold on, Phantoms is a little more chilled out.
What happened to the? Oh, I guess he flipped heads on that. On the Crushing Hammer.
Yeah, he did.
Alright,
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
it
see
got
that. I thought
discarded.
you flipped tails. I
No,
didn't
this took a
see-
minute to pick it up.
Okay.
But here comes another one of those fire energies.
Yeah, but if I'm Alex, I don't care. He's doing 20 damage max to me now because of my Garb, and this makes it harder for him to retreat. Obviously, Alex probably does not know that Charlton has Olympia in hand.
That's true. Either way, he can actually set up just a gigantic Volcanion EX right now with a
Charlton.
lot of energy on it.
Reading Garb right there, saying, I guess I'm limited to my damage output now.
Yeah, absolutely.
That kind of sucks.
I wonder how I can get rid of that tool. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Well,
Not happening.
field blower.
You just can't steam up.
Yeah, you cannot steam
Yeah.
up. He's like, oh man, well now you know I have a fire energy in hand. Do you know what the GX attack for the Lycanrock is?
Fighting colorless, 200, and then discard 2 energy. But that can get boosted by the strong, so
Right.
you can one-shot anything. At least in the
Here
Volcanion
we
matchup.
see the Volcanion come out and just gonna literally blow up this Carbink right
Right,
here.
because the safeguard ability has been shut off by his own Garbodor.
Correct. Like I said, he takes poison damage here from the poison barb.
Did he?
Waiting for it. There we go.
Alright, so
There.
we're poisoned.
Could play an effect later.
I wonder what the idea behind the poison barb was. I wonder what math
get-
that's useful for.
It might help with, I guess megas maybe. I mean, if you like hit for 120 and they touch you, you can kill all of the Pokemon that have 130 HP.
Right.
But we can only guess really right now.
If he wins, we can interview him, get an actual answer to his reasoning behind the poison barb.
You know what? I'm surprised that we haven't seen a lot of.
What are you surprised?
Umbreon GX Pikumuku. You know, the deck that was doing that was supposedly doing really well in Japan. I don't know how well it was.
Japan
But,
has quite a different format than us, though.
That's
And,
true. But
They
I
can
feel
kind of get
like-
away with some more stuff in their smaller tournaments.
I guess the main problem was the Decidueye Vileplume. Just you can
Right.
go around the Pikumukus, just feather arrow them and stuff.
I think the best way to use Umbreon is like the hammer style,
Right.
which can definitely deal with the Decidueye.
Hammer evolution. So we're gonna see a crunch here for 50, putting 70. Oh, it's not even a flip. That's even better.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it just discards one every turn from the Pokemon you
Jeez.
attack. So that's going to be really useful here because Charlton has to have a Ranger and an Energy to get another attack off with this Volcanion.
We know he
mix.
has an energy, but
Oh yeah, we know that.
but even then, he's not even taking a knockout on this
Right.
Lycanrock.
And then after that, just the energy
the
gets discarded again. And
then
again.
if he Rangers here and smacks him for 130, Lycanrock's second attack will hit math. I mean, it will already hit now. Maybe that's why the poison barb's in there to help with the math on
That makes
there.
sense. I think there's already like a strong on it though, so that crunch was already doing 50 damage.
That's true.
Something about poison in there. I don't really know. I don't know where we're at right now, to be honest.
So we see a retreat here. Pretty obvious. He gets the maintains energy. I guess that's another fire. I thought it was a Fury Belt. Well, Lycanrock up Shaman. Don't totally agree with this play, but to each their own. He has Skyfield there to bump out the parallel. Pretty nice. If I'm Alex here, I want to get another rock foul.
That makes sense.
And we see a power here for 20. Draw. Ooh. Carbink break is in hand. Parallel. I really want the rock ruff here so I can parallel myself and reduce their damage.
But he used the other side instead, kind of just get it out of his hand.
Right. So we're going to see a super rod in here. Go and get back the fighting, Carbink, and the break. From Alex.
I wonder what line of Carbink he runs in that deck. I can't imagine it being more than a 2-2.
Maybe I can see 3-3.
I like an outcast to be
I
at least
definitely cannot
2-2.
see a 4-4. And here, Alex is going to be grabbing 6 and Charlton 5. It's really hard to see that. They're kind of, you can see it thinly layered over there. Mm-hmm. There's a strong energy, pretty nice.
That's one of the things that makes that deck so crazy. Is that like we've had those kind of decks, those kind of cards before that say, hey, you know what, just discard energy on the active.
Right.
They all do like 10, 20 damage. This Lycanrock can do, 70, 90, that kind of 80 kind of situation where you load up strongs and then you're doing crunch for like 90 and then discarding an energy. And it's just like, oh man, like.
Charlton sitting here with another counter CM, the Scorched Earth, and he has an energy retrieval to get back 2 fires. One he can attach if he wants to and retreat on the active, and then the other one he can use with Scorched Earth to draw 2 cards.
Now, I'm not sure how much he actually wants to use Scorched Earth in this matchup, knowing that his energy is going to be getting discarded unless he gets another baby Volcanion out.
Another factor to keep in here is that Alex can also use Scorched Earth since it's fighting fire.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right, yeah. And now that Alex has his main attacker set up, discarding energy, he's not really trying to. He doesn't need as much energy to stay in this game.
Do you know if he discarded a Lysander early on?
I don't know.
Because he has a Versus Seeker in hand. We know that he's played N, and he discarded he played a Sycamore turn 1.
So what player are you thinking with that Lysander?
Probably attacking that Volcanion right there with the 3 energy. Charlton's already played 2 max elixirs. I don't know if he has a third one in hand to begin with. Obviously, it'd be more scary if he gets if he power heals and gets another Volcanion set up. But to be honest, Alex is sitting pretty here just because of that Garbodor. He's going to be doing what, 160 with with Lycanrock right now. Just like powering up one big Mewtwo. Except he's got a little fighting dog instead.
Yes, fighting dog. Shout out to Fighting Dog.
I guess.
I'll see your Fighting Dogs in the chat.
So there drops the Scorched Earth. Like I said, both players can utilize this stadium. See the draw 2, Shaman not useful, Ultra Ball, could get another Volcanion EX, or a baby Volcanion. We see the retrieval here, Ultra Ball discarding 1 fire and the Shaman he just drew.
Now, the bad thing about playing extra Volcanions down is against a stall deck like this Alex is playing, those high retreat Pokemon could get locked in the active spot. And that could be a win condition right there through deck out, because we can already see his deck's getting pretty low. But that maybe like 10, 15 cards left.
To be fair, Alex probably plays, I want to assume, 5 switching cards. 2 Float Stones, 2 Escape Rolls, or some form of Switch. And we know he plays Olympia, so he can use his Versus Seekers. Really, he has 9 switching cards if he needs to. We see a whole bunch of Team Beer emotes coming in the chat.
Team Beer? You can't say that word. I don't know. Can you say beer in the chat? I don't know.
I don't
know how PG this is. See your Falcos in the chat.
Falcos, woo! The dares, man.
We need to get some tunes going on in the stream. We definitely need some, what are you thinking? Some Megadeth?
Nah, dude.
Metallica?
Nah. We should do some Korn maybe.
Korn's pretty good. I was thinking Creed maybe.
Stop.
Creed, 3 Doors Down, that kind of stuff.
Nickelback.
Oh, Nickelback, yeah. We get the stream sponsored by Nickelback. Trainer's back.
We'll treat them better than Detroit did. Is that a Fury Belt or a Float Stone? I think it's a Float Stone.
On the
that's a
active?
max. Did you just hit both his max elixirs?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
Now you have 2 threats there.
And that is a Fury Belt on the active, by the way.
Okay. So we're gonna see
The
another
final max elixir.
Oh, he attached to it. Okay.
And
He
there's
hits it.
somehow has hit every fire energy despite drawing about 6 of them throughout the game.
Yeah, but he ended them back in, so
That's true.
twice.
That deck is getting pretty low. Maybe you
Now,
can think of some sort of deck out strategy right now.
he's like, man, maybe I should attach it to that Volcanion EX. If I am Alex here, I wonder if do you think he plays any healing cards like Center Lady or Olympia?
I really doubt it, simply because if your strategy's going off the right, the way you expect it to, you shouldn't really be taking
Right.
damage.
There we see the Shaman come up. Charlton's gonna go up another 2 prizes here. But the downfall is Alex should be able to retort with a knockout. Oh, there's a Rock and Rough too. That's why you need it a little bit earlier on.
And there's an attachment for it as well. Carving's coming out.
Yeah, but you would rather there's 70 damage on that active Volcanion. I'd rather take the knockout here and my opponent to 3.
Oh, absolutely, because I consider 3 energy.
There we go. We see a strong attach there and a Versus Seeker coming in. Looking
Skipping over the end. I know there's
I
in there.
think he's
There it
just
is.
looking to see what's all in there.
Right.
It's going in. So I think I saw Olympia in there.
And
And,
Alex's discard?
And Alex's discard.
Guess that counts as a heal card.
Yeah,
Technically.
I would use it for healing sometimes. So we get a shuffle here. Alex still getting 6 cards, and Charlton getting 3. If I am Alex, I really want to dump that Scorched Earth. Hopefully, if he plays like 4 parallels, that would be really nice. He can retreat the Shaman and parallel it off his bench. We see a Trainer's Mail and a Fighting Energy. So we'll probably see both Trainer's Mail used here. 2, 3, 4. Just 3 Pokemon and a Strong Energy there. Actually, this is Alex is in a really good position now that I really think about it. Charlton has to attach if he wants to attack with the bench Volcanion EX, but the Garb still stops the steam ups.
Right.
So he'll only be doing 130, and he can use his GX attack to take the knockout there.
Yeah, and that'll set him, put him in a good spot, and that would leave just baby Volcanions doing 20, 30 damage every turn. So.
And you still get the attachment to your Rock and Roll for next turn. So Alex is actually sitting in a good position now. And we're going to see, I think it's called Accelerock, correct? The second attack?
Sure, yeah, that makes sense.
We'll just call it Accelerock. So we see the knockout, Alex going down to 4 prizes, and Charlton, knowing that Alex has a Lycanrock in her hand, is trying to make his decision now. Do I send up the Volcanion EX with 2 energy, the baby, or the baby with the Fighting Fury Belt?
Well, like my decision, you knew what I was doing.
So in this case, we'll probably just see a smack. I mean, he's in a really bad position right now. He's played all of his extra gosh, I'm blanking out. His max elixirs, right?
All of those are gone.
I'm trying to think. His acceleration in the deck.
Right, yeah. All he's left with is just using these baby Volcanions to power up and hit for 130 with the EX. So what he is aiming to do right now, Charlton, I think the only way he can really win this game, for sure, is to knock out that Garbodor.
Right.
Now that he has Volcanion EX set up, another one almost ready, he might be able to do that soon.
So there's a Carbine Break. Probably attachment to the Rock and Rough. If I'm Alex here. If he takes the knockout on an EX Pokemon, he's throwing a 4th energy?
Because he's going to be discarding 2 with the GX
that is
attack.
correct.
So
I forgot about that.
that'll keep him from discarding the strong energies.
So we see a Volcanion EX up here.
And then there's that GX attack, 200 damage, having to discard 2. Flip that thing over, boom, all right.
And we see another Lysander in his hand. Unfortunately, he won't be able to get the knockout unless
Does
he
the
gets,
second attack do 120 or 110?
I believe it's 120. If he
that
gets the
sounds right.
strong energy, he can
That's-
knock out that Volcanion.
yeah,
if he
that'd be
doesn't get a
game.
Fury Belt.
There's an end, so leaving it up to fate to decide if Alex can get the cards to win this game.
Correct.
Steal one from a supposedly bad matchup.
Yeah, I think the problem with the Lycanrock deck that I saw from, I believe, like the Madison Henderson League Cup is it was just straight Lycanrock. It didn't look like it played guard. They played Silent Labs and
Yeah,
stuff.
I was there. I actually have a picture of the list. It was absolutely nothing except Lycanrock.
You could say that maybe he just really likes his rocks. He's contemplating throwing the Fury Belt on the Baby Volcanion. I would not agree with that play. I'd rather keep it on the Volcanion EX to remove a win condition possibly. So we're going to see a power here. But the problem here for Charlton is that a crunch is going to do a nice clean 70 right here.
Yes.
And not only is it doing 70, but you can remove the energy. We see a Scorched Earth use here. Oh, there's a strong. He drew 2 strong energies.
There it
versus
is.
Secret Lysander, he's going to bring up the Volcanion EX and take the knockout there with the second attack, a Celllock for 180.
He stole that game with the Fury
That
Belt
was
on the
crazy.
wrong Pokemon
When
from
the
a bad matchup.
The Scorched Earth coming into play and really biting Charlton back.
I agree that you can almost just trace this game back to Charlton's misplays. But that's kind of what happens against weird decks. That's one of the benefits of playing these rogue decks is like you kind of just don't know what to do against them sometimes. So.
Right. Well, I will be getting Alex over here for James to interview him.
Absolutely.
And we'll be right back.
1 minute. Be right back. All right, we are here with Alex for a quick interview after his win in round 3 at the Super Games League Cup in Georgia. All right, so you played Lycanrock. Tell me about your Lycanrock deck. What do you have in there?
So far it's running the Carbink and the Carbink Break, and then it runs the Garbodor. My biggest fear here is the same thing everybody's scared of, the Valplume Decidueye, which I've managed to dodge so far. The Garbodor just made all the difference in that game.
And then, of course, your Lycanrock GX.
Yeah.
So, what made you pick up that card? Because it's a new one, it's a promo, and a lot of people are still hesitant to try it out.
The truth is, my shop had 2 in stock, and I had to get them, and I just played from there. There was no other reason. So,
Good enough reason for me. So, you just played against the Volcanion. I would say that's normally a pretty tough matchup. A lot of people don't like it because you're attaching the energy over and over again. But being a rogue deck, it seems like Charlton didn't really know what was going on at some points. Maybe some misplays, especially there at the that last turn.
I think being on stream made him nervous. 'Cause
Good.
It made me
That'll do it
nervous, for
sometimes.
sure.
Yeah, no, it's understandable.
He did max elixir to the wrong thing, but he didn't say anything until after his turn was already over.
Right.
But I don't think it would have made that much of a difference because I think he did really well. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. So
Those are some cool plays. What do you think? What do you think got you the win against that tough matchup?
his Scorched Earth.
His Scorched Earth. Yeah, we were talking about that. Kyle made the realization. It's like, oh man, he plays fighting energy. That's on that card. So definitely got to use that, draw some, and then draw into that strong energy
Two
that got
strong
you the
energies
game.
off one Scorched Earth.
Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So what are you looking forward to for the rest of the rounds? What do you want to play against?
I'll play some more Turbo Dark.
More Turbo
That's what
Dark?
I'm
That makes
playing.
a lot of sense. All right, do you have your pack? You want to open your pack on stream? If not,
just
it's
walked out
fine.
the door.
All right, well, we will be back very shortly. Thank you to Alex, the winner of round 3 here at the Super Games League Cup. We will be back at 2:40 Eastern Standard Time.